Now, what are the next ones? Next ones, we're talking about social adjustment. We'll talk them in about great detail. I'm not going to read the slide now, but I'm just going to tell you in social adjustment, you need to have social adaptability. That means you should adapt to the situation. What is today's situation? That you have to be very careful about corona. You have to adapt. You can't say, no, मैं तो hotel में जाके खाऊंगा, मैं home delivery नहीं लूंगा. You can't do that. You have to adapt to the situation, to the society. And you should cooperate. Like the police is asking people to do something, people should cooperate. And there should be a sense of responsibility that should be visible. Like I told you, I'll cover these OLQs in great amount of details. Today, my focus is only on the first 4. Next is how effective you are. Initiative, self-confidence, speed of decision, ability to influence the group, and liveliness. I love the liveliness. And Hanuman, there can't be any better person to give an example than Hanuman ji himself, as far as liveliness is concerned. Now, when we go to the discussion next session, I want you all to come out with examples for social adjustment within the story that I was talking about, right? Okay, let's go to the next story. Next one, dynamic. You need to have determination, you need to have courage, and also you need to have the stamina. Again, मतलब ऐसा लगता है कि हनुमान जी एक ऐसे लीडर है जिसमें सारे के सारे 15 क्वालिटी फिट हो जाते हैं. There can't be any quality which doesn't fit into him. It can be stamina, it can be courage, it can be liveliness, whatever initiative or whatever quality that you want to add, it looks like you can fit into him. So if you can picturize him, you know that this is what's going to happen. Now, there's a small own time work that I'll tell you. Now, write down these 15 qualities on a big chart paper, or a big piece of paper, and stick it on the wall that you're going to see every day. Right? Stick it on the wall, in your study table, wherever, next to your bed or in your diary or wherever. Make sure that you look at them every day. Because these qualities are not those qualities which only an officer of the army requires. Every manager, every leader requires this quality today. You could be starting your journey in any other organization, if at all required, at an executive level where you don't have to talk to anybody. But as you grow, you'll become a team leader. You'll have to handle a team. So that's when you have to be more effective as you go ahead, right? Okay. Let's see how to improve the OLQs, that is effective intelligence, right? Now, first and foremost, as far as effective intelligence is called, try to solve every problem yourself without waiting for anyone. There are a lot of times you say, yaar, koi aur kar lega, main kyun karu? That is not going to work. You have to solve every problem yourself without waiting for everyone. If there's no water in the geyser today, no water in the tap today, don't expect your dad or mom to go and check why there's no water. Check out yourself. You have to understand that you probably didn't get up on time to open the water tap, so you don't get water. That's it, right? Now, as far as reasoning ability is concerned, 1 second. Yeah, you must be able to find a reason for everything. It could be very important to solve various complex situations, and practice plays a lot. Everything you should start finding a reason. The bus is coming late. Start thinking, why is the bus late? Or bus didn't come today. You think about it, then you realize, yeah, as the bus was strike tha. So you have to have a reasoning for everything, and without reason, nothing would work. And reason is the best part about a reason is it flows from logic. If you have the logical bent of mind, you can never go wrong as far as a reason is concerned. And organizing ability, you must and can develop this quality by taking part in various competitions in drama, skits and all. Volunteer for yourself for stage decorations, have in home to try to have an organized lifestyle. You have to have the organizing ability. Now we'll ask Ram to tell me what he did as far as this is concerned in his college in GCR. The volleyball match, Ram. Volleyball game. Ram, are you there?
Sir, I can't hear. Repeat, sir, what is it?
Yeah. Can you please tell everybody what you did as far as the organizing ability is concerned in the college volleyball story?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You heard me?
Yes, sir, I heard.
Yeah.
So earlier, there was some quarrel going on in our hostel that our hostel strength is nearly 100, and all were wanting to play, but at the same time, everyone cannot play, right? At that time, I asked them to divide in four teams, all the members, and we participated, all of us in game, and we followed the rules uh, which will be followed while playing Commonwealth games in volleyball, sir.
And how about that puncture wala kahani?
Yeah, sir. We arranged the puncture kit by our own. Each time we cannot go 5 kilometers or 6 kilometers inside the city to repair the volleyball, and we we bought a kit so that we can make the puncture ourselves.
Yeah, I'll just explain it a little more. Before Ram got associated with us, they used to play volleyball in the college. And during the playtime, obviously the ball would get punctured at an odd time. And the moment the ball gets punctured, two boys, very in a disinterested manner, nobody's ready to volunteer, right? In a disinterested manner, would go on a bike or on a scooter to the city, get it punctured, and come back. And by then, the games period would be over. People would have gone back to their rooms and everything else. So after we're going through this, I was encouraging them to take up an activity by which you can show your organizing ability. That is when Ram and his friend, I won't get his name, Praveen, I think. Ram and Praveen got together, and what they did
Naveen,
was Praveen tha?
Naveen, sir.
Naveen. Ram and Naveen got together and they bought a puncture kit. And next time the ball had a puncture, they sat down there and they repaired and they continued playing. So that is the kind of action that you can take if you get involved with what is going on. Right? Thanks, Ram. Yeah. Now I've got one full slide about power of expression. For others, I had small slides, small lines, but I have one full slide for power of expression. It needs a lot of practice. Now you heard a story being told by Ram about volleyball puncture, and you heard the same story being told by me. Did you find any difference? If you found a difference, which was more convincing and which gave you more understanding of the situation? So, whichever gave you more understanding of the situation, follow that model. Try to be lucid and do it logically, step by step. Start from the first step that they were playing volleyball. They had a puncture and go systematically. This is a very small example, but this is how you should train your mind to start thinking. It requires a lot of practice. You may know everything, but poor communication skills will ruin your chance anywhere and everywhere. If you are not good at communication, I've seen relationships falling apart because the boy and the girl were not able to communicate what they want to communicate to each other. So make sure your communication skills are good and your power of expression is good. Improve your speaking skills and in an organized manner, prioritizing the matter. I told you how to do the volleyball thing. Remember that. Essential in SSB also and in every other interview. And you must improve your language. There is no second alternative. You must improve your language. You should speak in lucid, refined English. In this notebook of yours that I told you, if you find a word which you have not heard before, note down, go back and try to use it, try to understand the meaning and use it as many times as possible. Lucid, refined English is what I'm talking about. Have good pronunciation and try to talk in English wherever possible. Today, before I finish, I will tell you some tips as to how to improve your English because everything starts there. You could have it in you, but if you can't tell the guy that you have it in you, how will the other guy know? He's not interested. There are 200 people who have come for the interview, SSB interview. He's trying, looking for reasons to eliminate you. And you're giving him a reason by मैं बोल ही नहीं सकता. So please don't give him a reason. Please tell him that you know what you know and you can speak what you can speak and you can explain very clearly. That can happen only if your English is good, right? And one of the things that you can do is speak with people who have good speaking skills, have a good dictionary, and of course, continue to listen to English news and songs. I won't talk about English songs because English songs, the accent might disturb you, but listen to English news, listen to people who take part in debates. I'll tell you a few techniques as to how to improve your English.